What is going on, YouTube? It is Thursday night, going into Friday morning. We're going to take a look at Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin, the US dollar. So I've already kind of gotten into Litecoin here. It'll take just a moment to get into that 24-hour chart. So let's see. YouTube, let me see what... Actually, hold on. We'll get those stats in just a second. I do apologize. Take it just a moment. It looks like Litecoin's been trying to break out of the 40. It looks like your new support at Litecoin right now is about the $49 to $50 range, $52. I think the lowest we hit was 47, but we'll take a look here. I finally went ahead and converted about 0.3 of my Ethereum. As you guys know, I had to sell some of my Ethereum yesterday to get me some gas for the week. Normally, I hate to sell my cryptos, but sometimes, you got to do what you got to do. But I went ahead and transferred some of my Ethereum into one full Litecoin because I kind of hate not having one full of anything. Sounds dumb, but at least I do have a half an Ethereum still. But we started out the day with Litecoin at about 49.33, ping-ponged around. Looks like right around here is going to be your high. Started at about, we went to about 50.42. Yeah, we'll call 50.42 your high and your low about, let's say, 48.23. I think once we get out of this channel of 48 to 52, I think once we start hitting, it looks like it's coming to the end of the wedge. So I'm thinking real soon here we're going to see a spike in Litecoin. I think you might jump from 52 to 60. You'll bust out of that $49 range. You'll bust into 60. You'll start really going up to 70. We'll be back to 100, guys. We need to hold on tight. So let's move on to the next coin. I'll tell you what your market cap for Litecoin here is as soon as we get back into this. I do apologize. I kind of jumped a little bit far ahead. I almost wasn't going to do a show because tonight or tomorrow I've got to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to work a 12-hour shift tomorrow. So this is kind of abnormal for me to do this, but I'm kind of waiting for my paycheck to get put into my bank. So I thought I'd go ahead and do a show anyway. What the hell? Not a whole lot happened today. That's another reason why I was considering. Okay, your market cap for Litecoin is $3.156 billion. $49.68 is your price tag, and you're up 0.93% for Litecoin. So our next coin we're going to take a look at is XRP. We got a market cap of about 12.000 bill, and we are right now at about 0.277, 27 cents. We're up 2.16%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. Can't believe it's moving halfway decent tonight. It'll take it just a moment here, but as soon as I say that, it'll slow its ass down here. Come on, come on, come on. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Eventually we'll get this chart. Yeah, it heard what I said, so I shouldn't have spoke too soon. But it looks like XRP has basically been hanging out in the 27 to 28 cent range, guys. I think you're going to see this just for a little while. I think a lot of these charts are getting at the end of their wedges, and I think that they're going to start breaking out real soon. So we could see tomorrow or the next day a breakout day, so be prepared for that. And remember what I've said, whenever they do break out, they tend to just touch it for just like, say if it goes up to 30, 40 cents, it'll quickly retrace. Any one of these coins can do that right now. they seem to have the pattern like, yeah, we have a breakout, but then all of a sudden they quickly retrace. So collect your profits when you can, and jump back in when you get at a point where you feel comfortable. But right now, I think is a real good entry point for XRP. I think XRP 27 cents. You're stuck in that range of 27 to 29. Looks like it's your support. But once you get to once you bust past that 30, it seems like every time it hits that resistance of 30 cents, it goes back down. I mean, it's been doing it every single time it goes down to 30. When it hits 30, it drops. So once you hit that 30, you take your profits and you jump back in at 26, 27 cents. So you started out the day at about, let's see, 0.272. Steadily went up to about, let's see, ping pong. Went up to about, for a high today of about 0.278. And then just kind of ping pong from 272 is your low, 278 is your high. I'm still going to maintain you're going to see $1 XRP real soon, $1.50. I'm thinking, guys, whatever they're saying, maybe by Christmas, maybe by the end of the year, you're going to see a run like kind of like similar to 2017 when Bitcoin was at about 19,000. I think you're going to see a $14,000 to $16,000 Bitcoin, and I think you're going to see about a $2 to $3 XRP. So let's move on to Ethereum. This is going to be a kind of a quick show tonight, guys. I do apologize. Okay, guys. Let's see. Hold on here. Okay. Ethereum is number 2. You got a market cap of 17 point. Looks like 17.55, I believe, market cap billion, and we're at 162.10, so it's starting to go up a little bit. We're up 0.35%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart if my blind ass can see it. I do realize I am a bit blind. Let's see. We're up 0.3%. Come on. See if my money's in my bank yet. Take just a moment here for it to download. It'll eventually download. Okay, now we need to get into that 24-hour chart. No, but guys, I think XRP could definitely hit $3. Now, when I say 253, I don't mean it's going to stay that. I don't think that's longevity. I'm thinking, that that's just going to be basically a quick one-time kind of bam, bam. It's going to touch it and then it's going to quickly retrace. So don't go into it thinking, oh, it's going to be long-term. No, it's definitely going to not hold that price for very long. Okay, guys, we started out the day for Ethereum at 161.63. Kind of ping-ponged all day. Shot all the way up to about 164.14. So 164.14 is going to be your high. Let's see what this is right here. 161. I'm going to call this your low. 161.37 and 164 your high. So it looks like we're going to be in this channel between 162. I'd say 162 to 166 channel is going to be your support. And I think once you pass that 170 range, I think you're going to really start taking off. But we got to correct that 170, get back to 180. It seems like once we're in the 180s, when we hit 190, that's when you start hitting resistance, and it makes it go back down, guys. So if we do have those little runs, get out while you can, because it ain't gonna hold that. It looks like the 160 to 180 range is going to be your support. I know it's kind of a broad range, but it looks like to me Ethereum is one of the better coins to hold on to, I think. I've got most of my money in Ethereum because it seems to me to be more stable. So I think definitely Ethereum is going to be your support right now is 162 to 170. That is your key support right now. Higher support levels are 180 to 190, but your top resistance for Ethereum, every time you touch that 190 range, that's when it starts going down. So collect your profits, guys. Let's move on to Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is number one. We got a market cap of 134 billion. We are at $7,483, and we are up 0.17%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the overall market. I mean, it's all green, but basically it's just basically a day of consolidation because I really haven't seen a whole heck of a lot of price movement. We're at 7,482.54. Yeah, not really a whole lot of price movement, just a lot of consolidation. Kind of a boring day. It's almost kind of why I didn't do it. Sometimes I just don't do shows because, I mean, if it's a day like where Ethereum, the price literally sits at 162 all day long, and there have been days like that, I honestly, I want to keep doing shows because I do enjoy it, but I mean, if there's really not a whole lot to really talk about, I mean, what's the point? I mean, I do enjoy it, don't get me wrong. It's just, okay, Ethereum set at 162 all day. Great. That's about it. So I'll just, on days like that, I'll kind of make it fun. I'll be like, okay, Ethereum did nothing. Set at 162. Moving on. That's the way it'll be. So, okay. But yeah, some days are great and some other days are garbage. Let's see here. Okay. Hopefully this chart will download. Actually, the computer has not been running too bad tonight. And let me know in the comments below if you guys are seeing these charts are okay. I mean, I'm hoping that my picture here is not cutting off the chart because I want to make sure you guys can see the chart as well. Okay, guys, we started out the day at about 74, 79, 79. Ping-ponged a bit. Went up to about 75.21. Retrace. Let's see right here. Looks like Bitcoin's the high is gonna be 75.25, and your low 74.47. So it's at about the point where I said 7,500 would be a good point to get into. But you're in that channel right now, about 72 to 7,600. That's your support area right now. I'm going to go a little bit further and say I would like to see it maybe, is it going to drop down to 7,100 or maybe 7,000? I want to see it build some momentum. I want to see it gain some traction. If I see it get back in the 8,000s and hold that support level, well then, hey, I might feel pretty good about buying it at 7,500. But I think, like I said before, Ethereum is the one coin that I think looks really the best out of all of them right now. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin, even though I got into Litecoin yesterday, Bitcoin and Litecoin are still a little iffy for me. But, if you're going to go with the crypto, if you want to buy one right now, pick up some Ethereum, guys, because I think Ethereum is going to be your best bet. So, like I said, $14,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. Let's move on. Let's do the market cap overall. We'll call it an evening. Total market cap overall is, if I can see it right, 206 billion. It looks like. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. We got a market cap of our 24-hour volume of about 56 billion. It looks like, and Bitcoin dominance is. Let's see. Hold on just a second here. Now this thing is all. Okay, it looks like it looked like it was at about 65.6%. If I'm wrong, guys, I do apologize. This computer's acting a little bit wonky. So, anyway, just remember, hold on to your coins, guys, because I do believe a nice little charge is coming. And it is Thursday night going into Friday. Crypto Vision signing off. Please remember to subscribe, guys. I really do appreciate it. Peace out.